My name is Sophia, and for my Gold Award, I created 10 literacy bags. I've noticed that many young children spend a lot of their free time on electronics and have moved away from books. My goal with making these literacy bags was to get students excited about learning and reading. In this video, I will go through steps on how to make your own literacy bags. I purchased fabric puffy paint from Michaels and canvas totes from Amazon. These totes were great because they had a zipper at the top to help contain any small items so young children wouldn't lose parts of their literacy bags. The most important step is to decide which books you would like to use. Since I am gearing these literacy bags towards young students, I chose pre-K through second grade books. If you're not sure which books to use, you can do a simple Google search on books for whatever grade you're gearing the literacy bags for. Once you've chosen your books, you will use the puffy paint to write the title of the book onto the canvas tote. In this picture, I am creating a tote for a book titled A Color of His Own by Leo Leone. I've added various decorations based on different aspects of the book. What should you include in a literacy bag? This is really up to you. I've tried to include things in my literacy bag that touch on various subjects such as reading, writing comprehension, math, science, baking, and creative play. This picture is an example of a literacy bag I created for Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. Inside each literacy bag is a book and also an instruction sheet, which you can see on the bottom. It has a blue background. This instruction sheet discusses the activity, materials needed, and the procedure for completing each activity. This will be a guide for parents to complete the literacy bag with their child. In this particular book, I found felt tree with letters. The students will use this tree to practice retelling the story. They also can play bingo, recognizing various letters of the alphabet. Another activity includes beginning sounds. Students will write the letter of each beginning word. To make sure this activity is reusable, I've laminated all my sheets and included an eraser. Students will use the eraser after they've completed the activity so it's ready for the next student. This is a close-up of the Chicka Chicka Boom Boom direction sheet for each literacy bag. The activities, materials, and procedures will change, but the overall format stayed the same. I created this sheet on Canva. You can create it however you desire. This is an example of a literacy bag I created called Brown Bear, What Do You See? As you can see, I've included the direction sheet for families along with the book. This literacy bag also has a bear stuffed animal along with brownie recipe cards and information about bears, felt pieces to retell the story, a file folder activity for children to complete, and a matching game with colors. Here is a close-up picture of the direction sheet for families. This is the file folder activity for Brown Bear, What Do You See? Both of these sheets were laminated and taped onto a manila folder. A piece of yarn and dry erase marker were also taped to the file folder. Students will complete the activity, then once they are done, they will clean their sheet with the included eraser and have it ready for the next student. Here is a bear information fact sheet that families can read with their children to spark their interest. This is a brownie recipe I found online. Children can work with their families to measure and mix various ingredients. They will learn important math skills and how to read directions. These are felt pieces I found online. Students will use the felt pieces to retell the story so parents can check for understanding and comprehension. This is the Rainbow Fish literacy bag. It includes the Rainbow Fish book along with the Rainbow Fish direction sheet, stuffed animal, story retell sticks, and 2 file folder activities for children to complete. Here is the Rainbow Fish direction sheet for families. Once again, it tells the families what the activity is, what materials are needed, and the procedure for completing the various activities with their child. Here is a picture of the inside of the file folder activity. Children need to match the picture with the correct vocabulary word and then use the marker to label the various parts of the fish using the word bank given. When children are done, they will put the pieces back in the Ziploc bag and clean the sheet. Once again, the sheet has been laminated to be able to use a dry erase marker. The sheets were then stapled and taped to a manila folder envelope to keep the contents together. This is the second file folder game for the Rainbow Fish Literacy Bag. Children will read the questions and circle whether they think the answer is yes or no using the dry erase marker. Then they will circle the number of syllables in each word. When they have completed the activity, parents will check their answers and they will clean the board with a dry erase marker. This is a literacy bag for a book titled Dear Zoo by Rod Campbell. As you can see, the direction sheet and the book are included in this literacy bag. I've included step-by-step puzzles for children to complete, along with a jar of various animals. Students will sort these animals based on how many legs they have, whether they have stripes, or any way that they would like. This literacy bag also includes 2 file folder activities. This is a literacy bag for A Color of His Own by Leo Leone. As you can see, the direction sheet is included along with the book. This literacy bag also includes a stuffed animal along with color paddles. Children will explore how to create different colors. A file folder activity is also included in this literacy bag. This is a literacy bag titled Under the Sea. As you can see, the direction sheet is included along with the book. Also included is a fishing travel game and a water wow, which I found on Amazon. There are also 2 file folder activity games, once again laminated and including a dry erase marker and eraser. This is a literacy bag titled If You Give a Mouse a Cookie by Laura Numeroff. I found a stuffed animal on Amazon to go along with the book. You can also see the direction card for families, which is laminated, along with a recipe on how to make cookies. These file folder activities have children practicing addition, counting, and vocabulary words. This is a literacy bag titled 8 Little Planets. This is a book I found on Amazon and I thought it would spark interest in children with space exploration and our solar system. This literacy bag includes a puzzle. Students will place various planets in their right position. It also includes magnetiles. Students will explore how they will build their own rocket. There are 4 file activity games in this literacy bag, and they include various activities. I decided to tape some real-life pictures to the front of some of these file folder games. There is also a sheet with space information on the front of one of the file folder games. This is a literacy bag titled In the Tall, Tall Grass by Denise Fleming. As you can see, the direction sheet is included along with the book. This literacy bag also includes various insects that the children can sort based on different properties. There's also matching cards and 2 file folder activities. This literacy bag is titled Giraffes Can't Dance. Included is the direction sheet for families along with the book. This bag also includes a giraffe stuffed animal. There is a file folder activity and also various Ziploc bags containing cards asking the children to do different tasks. Parents will read these cards and work with their children. I like these cards because they are more portable and parents can bring them with their children if they are traveling or waiting for a sibling or have a few free minutes. I am donating these literacy bags to a local preschool. To make storage easier for the teacher, I also bought this bin to help contain the bags. All 10 literacy bags fit nicely inside this bin. I also included extra dry erase markers and extra dry erasers if they happen to get lost. There are so many great benefits of creating literacy bags for your children or students. Most importantly, these bags help to encourage lifelong reading habits and engage children to see that reading and learning are fun. I hope you found this video to be helpful in creating your own literacy bags. There are so many resources on the internet to create the bags any way you choose. Have fun!